Maybe not the most discreet. They're a little loud. I don't even know how long I've been pumping for, honestly. Let's see what we got. This is my left side. That is not bad. Okay, and then we can just put it up just like that. And my right side is a little bit lower. That's okay. So let's see exactly how much we got. Let's see how much exactly we've got. This little spout here is at the top. Just gotta tip it over and it will eventually make its way out. So on my right side, I got 2 ounces. And then for my left, well, that looks great. So this is 4 ounces. This pump session was 6 ounces, and you know, that's really good. You can see there is still a little bit of milk in there that's making its way out, and I'll grab that soon. I'm gonna put these in the fridge and then combine them with my other pumps later. 6 ounces here, time to put it in the fridge. All right, so now that I'm done pumping, I am gonna just clean this up, and I'm just gonna use the Dapple breast wipes, the Dapple breast pump wipes. So yeah, let's get started. Now we have the insert for flange sizes. This is actually a 28 millimeter. So if you have larger size nipples than the 24, this is probably perfect for you for a wearable pump. I really have been impressed with the parts on this. I'm used to the Spectra pump and the Willow Go's. And you know, when Paruu reached out to me and asked if I wanted to test their breast pump and review it, I was like, hey, why not? So when I first got it, I was like, these parts are really nice. I felt like the silicone was high quality and the suction was pretty great. Like if you look at the cost difference between Paruu and other pumps out there like Willow, Paruu is actually very, very affordable. I've checked them out on Amazon before a few times, and I've seen them run sales even since I've gotten these. Now, I did get mine for free because I am testing for them, but man, like, I'm thoroughly impressed. I love the Dapple Baby breast pump wipes. They are so convenient. I take them with me whenever I bring the pump outside of the house. I would use these at the office whenever I would pump there. And yeah, these are amazing. So these are really easy to wash in the sink, but I've never actually used the pump wipes on them yet. So I figured, why not try? Like, yeah, I'm at home and I could technically use my sink to wash these, but I was like, you know, if I do take these outside of the house, I want to know how easy it is to use the wipes. And so far, so good. Really, really simple. Easy to wash the parts. Whenever you use breast pump wipes, I think personally I like to let them dry because the wipes are wet, of course. You know, they do need to dry a little bit, otherwise it might be a little slippery when you put it together. Not bad, not bad. Okay, now let's talk about the motors. So to turn them on, hold down on the mode button, okay? And then it starts off in expression mode. You just gotta switch it, click mode to change the settings. So here's expression. I was on 6 last time. They're a little loud. They're not as discreet as other pumps out there. Next is the expression mode. So stimulation, then expression. The next one is actually like a combination. Listen to that. So it goes from a little bit of stimulation to a longer express. Pretty nice. And then the last one is really good for women who have inverted nipples. That's not something that I personally have an issue with. But I know that that is something that a lot of women struggle with. So to have a pump that offers settings specifically for inverted nipples, I feel like that's fantastic. And then not only that, but it also starts with a 28 millimeter flange size. So if you're looking for a wearable pump and you do have larger nipples, try these. Like, this is such an affordable pump and it is super effective. Like, I just literally got 6 ounces out for my second pump of the day. I got 4 on one side and 2 on the other. And, you know, I think I flop day to day on like which side produces more. I think it just depends on which side I feed my son from. But yeah, I think that these are really nice. If the higher priced wearable breast pumps are just not in your budget, these ones, honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with them. Truly, that's my unbiased opinion. I have tried them several times over the last few weeks. I go back and forth between these, my Willows, and my Spectra, just because, you know, I want to switch it up. I want to see if my milk supply can handle different pumps at different times and if I can switch back and forth. And I have had absolutely no issues, no complaints here. So I'm gonna put these together for you real quick to show you exactly how it's done. So here's your main container. You wanna put your valve in here, okay, right there. I wanna put it right in that area, perfect. Make sure it's pointing down. And then this is your backflow protector. It looks different than your average pump. So this was very new to me. So you slide that in here on the back and then make sure it's in there completely and that the shape fits, okay? Then we have the back. So this is going to fit in perfectly right here. And then you wanna line up this spout right up there as well. Okay. So this was new to me because this is different than my Willow Goes. The Willows did not have as many silicone pieces as this. But yeah, I thought this setup was super easy. Did not leak for me whatsoever. And then you slide in your flange size and it goes in so nicely. You can see here at the top, it says 28 millimeter, if you can see that, hopefully. And then on this, it says 24 millimeter. And when you open your box, it will come with several of these in different sizes. So you'll be covered, you will be set. And I imagine that like if you need more or different ones, then you could find some easily online that would be compatible with this brand. So here's that. And then you take your motor and you just slide it right on. There's no click, it just hangs out there. And then it does take a USB-C charger and they come with chargers in the box, so don't worry. But yeah, these are the Paruu pumps and I love it. Like, for an affordable, economical pump, like it's so effective. And it may not be as discreet in shape and sound as some of the other wearable pumps out there, but like if you need a pump, you need a pump. The other thing that I absolutely love about this is that it comes with a leak lid. So you just pop that right over, prevents dust from getting in there. And then if you're just having your milk hang out there for a short time while you're transporting, well then you got your lid and it's not gonna leak out that bad. So yeah, and now just to compare, go ahead and check out my other reviews on Spectra and Willow. Truly, this is so comparable to those pumps for me. And that's just me personally. I wanna remind you that your letdown is a trained reflex. So if a pump isn't working for you right now, give it a little bit of time. If you want the pump to work for you, give it some good effort. It might take some time to get used to, but if this is in your budget and you're looking for a wearable pump, I highly recommend it. So it does go for 30 minutes and then it will stop automatically. So the other thing too is that I thought it was just counting milliliters, but it does actually have ounces on there too. If it's hard to see, you might have to just wait until you get it, but you can see the ounces and milliliters here. and then again on both sides. So no matter how you're looking at it, it should be easy enough for you to figure out how much milk you have in there. But yeah, that is my review on the Paruu breast pumps. I still have to put this other one together, but I wanted to show you one at least for sure. So yeah, I'm super impressed with this, and I will link everything below. They have two main types of pumps out there, so I'll let you know exactly which one this is in the description. Go ahead and check it out. Let me know any questions you have. I'm happy to answer them. This does pump automatically it stops after 30 minutes, and I believe it has at least 3 full 30-minute pump sessions within the battery before it might need to be charged again. So if you don't take a full 30 minutes to pump, you might get more sessions out of it. For right now, this is my review on the Paruu wearable pump. Go ahead and check it out. Let me know if any questions you have. Go ahead and compare it to my reviews on the Spectra pump and the Willow Goes. Breastfeeding is just such a journey. It's certainly not easy, and it takes a lot of time and dedication. So if you're on that journey yourself, props to you. You're doing amazing. And just remember, you have to fill your cup before you fill someone else's. So don't forget to take care of yourself. Let me know any questions you have. I'd love to help. And I guess that's it for now, but I'll see you in my next review or my video next week. Talk to you later. Bye.